Love at first sight, when I looked in those eyes, all those years ago. Trips to Virginia, so Grandma could meet us, to starting a family of our own. A few years later, a couple his gray, you're still my favorite one to hold. Coffee and red wine, and turning down invites to spend an evening on our own. Like fire.
쇼핑이 제일 귀여워?